guys, welcome back to Reaction Hacks, where in today's video we're checking out things that only exist in Japan. That's right, over there. Not over here in America, but over here in Japan. You see, we're now in Japan. Hi, Japan! Let's do this. This is a picture of a bus, and this is a protest. Now you're probably wondering yourself, Garrett, how is this a protest? Well, the drivers of this bus company were protesting. So what do? They stayed on their job, did their route, picked up customers on their route, but didn't accept any fares on the company's dime, using their gas and putting miles on the bus. That is sticking it to the man, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. This is a can in Japan, but this can is specific because it has braille on the top. And braille is what people use that cannot see, because they touch it and then they can figure out what the type of drink they are drinking is. So this specific drink is some kind of beverage, and the beverage has its name in braille on the top to help those that are blind, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. In most bathrooms, public bathrooms especially, there are baby seats. That's right. There are baby holsters where you can put your baby on the holster if you need to use the bathroom. Now you're probably wondering yourself, Garrett, that's gross. Most bathrooms are disgusting, but Japan's a little bit different, and here's why. Growing up in Japan, most schools do not have custodians. You're probably wondering, well, Garrett, how do schools stay clean? Well, kids actually clean the school as a show of gratitude for being able to get an education. If you've ever visited Japan, people are extremely clean. Like, they really go out of their way to clean their neighborhood and make sure that their surroundings are kept tidy. It's actually a really beautiful thing. Speaking of beautiful, here is what they do for manhole covers and sewer tops in Japan. They paint them and colorful them pretty colors. Most of them have designs or are painted on by locals. And as you can see, they look really freaking nice. If you've ever stayed at a hospital, most American hospital food looks like this, and it looks really gross. And they give you very little food. But in Japan, it's actually way nicer. This is food in a hospital. You're probably wondering yourself, Garrett, how is this food from a hospital? Listen, I don't even know. This looks like a 5-course meal that a professional chef made, because let me tell you, this looks absolutely delicious. And these are 3 different meals that they were given on 3 different days. That's crazy. People in Japan are extremely nice. Somebody accidentally knocked over someone's bike and broke their ringer. And in doing so, they wrote them a note and left them 1,000 yen, which is a Japanese currency. But 1,000 yen is roughly about $10-ish. So they broke the bell of their bike and they gave them $10 for it, which is pretty cool. This may look weird at first glance, but this is actually a drainage channel in Japan that koi fish live in. Yeah, not like your typical sewers, but this is literally just a sewer drain that fish live in. And it's perfectly okay because the water's so clean in this system that they can swim in it. Think about that. That's crazy. All around Japan, you'll find toilets with buttons like these. And if you have no idea what they are, they're actually pretty insane. They play music. They clean your butt. They even have electric seats to warm your butt cheeks. It's actually incredibly nice and very sanitary. It's insane. It's like revolutionary. America's really behind. You have no idea. One smart invention that they really went ahead and capitalized in Japan are umbrellas. Everyone carries umbrellas with them in Japan. I don't even own an umbrella in America, and my girlfriend hates me for it because anytime it rains, we can never go outside because I don't have an umbrella. But over there, they have umbrella lockers where you can go ahead and stash your umbrella and lock it so you can come get it whenever you need it for when you leave the building, which is pretty cool. As you can see from this picture, it may be a little confusing, but you're looking at the advertisement and you're looking at what's in this person's hand. You think to yourself, wait a second, expectations really met reality? And that's exactly what you can expect to find in Japan. For whatever reason, they just get it right over there. Whenever they advertise something that it's this good or it looks this great, it normally looks, tastes, and feels that great. Where in America, they can have the nicest looking item and then you get it and it's like, well, this looks nothing like the advertisement. What's going on here? But in Japan, expectations actually meet with reality, and it's pretty awesome. At the Narita International Airport, which is Tokyo's main airport, they give you free origami instead of candy, which is pretty cute. You can actually just go and pick one up. It's totally free, and I believe it's at the passport section when you go speak to an attendant for help. I've actually seen this before, and I've taken one of these origami things, so it's pretty cool that they even have this in this little reaction hack thing I can even react to, because I like this video a lot. I love Japan. They even have public areas that you walk around in malls that allow you to clean your phone. Yeah, welcome to Japan, and you can clean your smartphone screen with a dispenser. Just, I mean, when was the last time you cleaned your screen of your phone? Think about it. Not only are Japanese people extremely clean, they're also extremely polite. Every time a Japanese aircraft leaves the airport, the ground crew always bows and waves goodbye to every single plane that they help leave, which is pretty crazy if you think about it, because there's a lot of planes that leave airports pretty regularly. Not only that, but the animals in Japan are also really polite. This is a specific park in Japan that's called Nara Park. Nara Park is literally a park filled with freaking deer. Why? I have no idea. But you can feed them. There's people there that work with a park and they give you food that is for the deer, specific food for deer. And even the deer there are extremely polite and will bow to you when you feed them. Some of them are a little aggressive though, because, well, they are technically wild deer. So just be careful if you ever go. This GIF is a perfect example of what is taught in Japan. Early on, as soon as kindergarten, kids are taught to line up as it teaches self-discipline, cooperation, and respect. These lines are for buses, trains, restaurants, or shops. And honestly, a lot of times you can wait for hours in lines in Japan just so that everyone gets a fair chance to go at a time that they got there at. So there's no one skipping, no entitlement. Everyone is one, which is crazy. This is a parking lot in Japan. And if you look closely, almost everyone parks backwards. They reverse park into their spots, which is pretty, you know what? It's super neat. It's so nice. I don't know. This train company would never have to do this in America. This train company had to officially apologize to its customers for departing 20 seconds early on a departure time. Think about that. They left 20 seconds early and they were forced to do an apology, or felt the need to, because people were upset that they left early by 20 seconds. Most of the times you can't even get a train to arrive on time in America. So a train arriving always on time and or leaving early on accident, then apologizing, is unheard of in America. Speaking of apologies, this hotel had to issue an apology for a 1-minute internet shortage. Literally 1 minute internet stop issue. They had to issue an apology at 4 a.m. That is literally a thing. I cannot believe this. That is great. We need to stay there. There's even buttons in taxis like this one that enable turtle speed. You're probably wondering, Garrett, what is turtle speed? It makes the taxi drivers drive slower if you think they're driving too fast, which I've never even heard of in America. Like, that would not be a thing at all. Neither would this. This is a stand that tourists can use in order to go ahead and take perfect selfies on tourist spots and locations. It holds your iPhone for you. Pretty cool. So, of course, let me know in the comment section, do you want to travel to Japan? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new one. Click here or here to go watch the next video. Bye, dudes!